Is there any collective stuff happening? Any individual things sort of coming up?
No. No, 'cause I'm thinking about.
This is the Digging the Crates podcast.
I was like hesitant to answer.
Welcome back to Digging the Crates, the podcast where we take a look at the music industry and the creative industry as a whole. My name is Gibbs, and today, as always, joined by my brother,
Darcy Tiffany Boyd.
and today we have some beautiful human beings here, kind of the top echelon in their field at the moment, I would say. Mr. Jato Tolo and William Rakina.
Sirski.
What's up, boys? All right, we getting straight in?
I reckon.
Cool.
Straight in there.
Damn.
Let's
Straight and then lighting change.
yeah, boys, good to have you on the show, finally.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank
How about just a quick introduction? Maybe we'll start with Ja. Who you are, what you do, where you from?
Yep, my name's Ja Totolo. I'm 30 years old, been dancing since I was 15, 16. Part of IDCO and from Palmy, living in Auckland.
Yo, what's up, everyone? My name is William Rakina. I am 24 years old. Been dancing since I was maybe 15, 16. And yeah, I'm from West Auckland, born and raised from South Auckland. Yeah, that's me.
Massive, boys.
Me, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Just sitting here admiring you fellas, and I know that you've got some accolades up your belt, and keen to sort of tap into that a little bit today. So,
Let's go.
look, you've crossed paths before, many times before in this dance sort of scene. I'm fairly new, and although, Jazz, my brother-in-law, I sort of have been admiring his mahi from a distance. I've lived in Palmy for quite some time, just moved to Auckland, but I know that you guys have crossed paths in many ways, and currently actually working on something pretty amazing at the moment. And I suppose there's a couple of things. Talk about your journey, if that's okay. You can go as deep as you like, or talk about where it started for you. We'll start with you, please, bro.
Yep.
And where it started and what it's led to
Right.
to this point, if that's all right.
Yeah, sweet.
Me.
So for me, with dance, actually a lot of people don't even know this, but I actually started dancing in primary school. There was this program or like this competition called, they called it Kip Kids, which is where I think all primary schools would kind of just come together and just showcase, and we'll just kind of see who's the best. And so that's where I kind of started. At the time, my teacher, her name was Deborah. Crazy how I still remember her name.
Deborah.
Deborah, she was like the goat. Like she was the man. Like she was the person that kind of was like, you have potential in this kind of I guess, passion or creative arts. And at the time, being brought up in South Auckland, it was kind of not my thing. And because, I was legit like a moipi when I was out South Auckland. I used to try and think that I was Tupac and Biggie Smalls, but just small. Hey, yo. Hey, chat.
Hey, outrageous.
Hey, chat. We're going crazy right now. So and for me, I was like, nah, dance isn't for me. It definitely isn't like that thing. I'm more of a rugby player at the time. And so fast forward a couple of years, I actually I was signing up to school, and I was picking my subjects, and obviously the first subject I picked was food tech. I was like, yo, I'm keen to make some food, get some free food, share with the boys. And then I had to pick another one for the second half of the year. So they kind of switch 2 terms. So there was drama. I had already picked drama. So I was like, I'll give drama a crack. But I had to pick one more. And all of them were building academy. It was sports. And then it was dance. And then my auntie was like, I reckon you can try dance. I was like, no, you don't know me. That's not what I want to do. And so yeah, from there, I took dance as a subject in school. Yeah, and then my teacher at the time, Donnie Waters, she was the one that kind of like was like, yeah, I reckon you should carry on with this thing. And I was just like, oh, you reckon? Like, she's like, yeah, like you have like mad potential. And at the time, like there was a lot of people that were telling me like, you have mad potential, this and that. And I was just like, kind of like, it's another person like just telling me, you know, what's good, you know, telling me what's the best for me. But at the same time, they don't really know. Context of her, I was like fresh at Massey High School, and Donnie was the one that kind of like opened the doors to like let me like just hang out, because I used to like WAG classes. Dance studio was like
that was that teacher.
Yeah. Dance studio was the main spot I used to go to. Like I was like, yo, I'm keen to go there. I actually stole from her. Yeah, I actually stole from her. So this lady that's been like setting me up, like setting my future up, like really good. I actually stole from her. So I stole like 3 iPads, I think like 2 laptops. Yeah.
Outrageous.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. And at the time I was a hustler. So I was like, yo, I'm trying to make some money somehow.
Cash converters.
Yeah. I was gonna go get it back anyway, but you know. And then I actually got caught. I got caught stealing it. And it kind of brought me to like what do you call it? Board of trustees, or like the board.
Right.
When you
After
were like,
school.
yeah. So I was actually about to get expelled from school.
So like a hearing.
Yeah. It was real bad because like I was telling her like, nah, it wasn't me. But yeah, they found out it was me because there's bloody cameras everywhere.
There's this thing called cameras.
Yeah. And then we were in the meeting and all that, and like, yeah, me thinking like, bro, she's just gonna be like, yeah, kick him out. But bro, she was like, nah, like, I reckon give him a chance. Principal's telling me like, do you want to press charges? Do you want to like do this? Do you want to kick him out? Yeah, G. And then she was like, nah, like, I think that like he'll learn from this and that he will, he'll make it far in life.
Wow.
If he's guided by the right people.
Yes.
And and me and my auntie at the time, I was like, because she was like, oh, she's got to kick you out. And I'm like, yeah, she's got to kick me out. And then when she said that, we were both like, what? Like, yeah. And I was like, what? And then, yeah. So after that, we're all good. Yep. She's like, yeah, now since I've let you stay in school, you're now my bum boy.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, damn. And so, bro, she made me do every single thing. I had to do production. I had to do hairspray, bro. I had to do hairspray.
We actually got a clip. Man.
Roll the clip. Pull it up. Yeah. And so, yeah, basically I was just doing whatever she told me to do in terms of like the dance lens, because obviously it was a production. So I was just in it as a dancer, not like a singer or an actor. And so, yeah, I danced at a studio for like 5 years straight, teaching there. And then, yeah, my time came up where I was just like, yeah, I think I need to, I guess, go out into the world and just see what there is to offer. And so, yeah, and then that's when I made my way to Freshmans. I joined Mega Crew with them. And then later that year, at the end of that year, I told my bro Heads at the time, I was like, bro, I wanna go to Worlds. Like I wanna go to America. I wanna go dance on the world stage, and I wanna win a medal. And then he was like, bro, and if you wanna do that, the one place to go is IDCO.
Right.
Like guaranteed. Like you're gonna get a guaranteed spot to go to America. You guys were always gonna win in the qualifier to go there. And so I was just like, are you sure, bro? Like, do you reckon that's the best move? And he goes, yeah, bro. If that's what you're wanting to do that. Fast forward a couple of years, I kind of took that step, and I was just like, okay, sweet. I think I need to actually like invest into myself. So at the time I was still in school. I think I was like year 11, year 12. I signed up to IDCO. And then, yeah, I've been in there for 2 years. And then fortunate enough, 2019, me and the homies competed at HHI, Hip Hop International. And we actually came first, yeah. So we actually won the competition, bring the gold back. And then for me, I was like, bro, I've actually like achieved 3 things all in one. Like went to America, went on that world stage and actually won it.
And got the
Yeah,
gold.
bro, and got the gold. And till this day, I'm still like, bro, like tripping out because a lot of people were like, "Hey, what's up, champion? Like, what's up, world champ?" And I'm like, "That's right." Like, you know, I'm just like, "Oh yeah, that's right."
That's so cool.
Yeah. And so I'm just like, yeah, bro. And it's legit just hanging on my wall. Like, I'm just like, wow. I was like,
that's alright.
yeah, you need a frame. So it's,
right, I'm
bro,
a
it's
world
got no
champion.
frame, bro. It's just like a nail and in the middle. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, DIY right there.
That's how it is, right?
Yeah. And now I'm at the Collective, one of the choreographers.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, the rest is history. So yeah, bro.
bro.
Amazing, man.
Yeah.
Amazing. You can sort of turn your, with the right people, the right mentors
it.
Yeah,
to lead
bro.
the way. Can set you up in a good
Yeah,
place,
bro,
eh,
for
bro?
sure,
So,
bro. So shout out to all my mentors, bro. You guys are the reason why I am the person I am today. So
Don't know what is, you're the GOAT.
yes, sir.
awesome. Thanks, bro. All right. Hand the time over to you, my bro.
Oh, shucks. Yeah. Just trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Where did you start, bro? Where did you
my
start?
Dance, yeah, my dance journey started in intermediate as well, but I didn't really make any moves until high school. So I'm from Palmy, went to Freiburg High School, and me and a few of the other homies, we created a crew called Accelerate. There was about maybe 8 or 9 of us in it. And we jammed that all throughout high school. And, bro, it's just me and all the homies that are in the first 15, bro, and we're jamming dance, bro. So that's already like an outrageous picture in itself. And then, yeah, obviously being close with the bro Das, he's got a history with Excel. And I heard about Excel. He kind of encouraged me to go for that kind of route. So eventually auditioned for Excel, moved up here to Auckland right after high school. Yeah, auditioned for ID Co. That was in 2016. And yeah, pretty much like from there, bro, just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And that's where I met this guy, actually. So I was funny you're talking about 2019, bro, because the year you won gold, bro, that was my first year choreoing.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That's
so
crazy.
Wow,
that's crazy.
outrageous.
Bro, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that was my first time
Wait.
choreing,
Cue
bro.
the Avengers music. Yeah.
And I just want to speak on that team too, because what a team that was, the 2019 Swags, because it's like you get all those boys together and you would never think that those particular boys would mold so well. You could probably speak a
Facts.
little bit more on that.
Facts.
But yeah, they just had the recipe and they just ran with it, got that gold, man. So big shout out to this fella. And who else was in that team? It was
Like there was
Ben.
Ben, Caleb, Melvin,
Manny,
Manny, Maestro,
Maestro. Whoa, these
Whoa,
are names
wow.
I haven't heard in like a while. So.
Oren, Ty.
Oren, holy
Holy, that's like, damn.
yeah, crazy crew. And then yeah, from there just to today, I'm still in ID Co, still running it straight with them. But was fortunate enough to once in a lifetime type thing. I was talking to this guy about it to jam Collective with the bro and Chantel and all that in LA, WAD. So I say once in a lifetime type thing because you never see these type of dancers in the same room,
Facts.
in the same team. So yeah, no, that was a mad opportunity, and yeah, that's pretty much
Bro, just while it's fresh at the moment, you guys have just come back from LA.
right.
And what a success you've just come from as well. You know, you've put Aotearoa on the map, kept them on the map. And so just speak to, if you don't mind, talking to your collaboration with Collective, or you're obviously jam with Collective, but also you're also choreographed some of another team, right? And so if you don't mind just breaking down what that actually looked like for you, double mahi, well, extra mahi, you know, so...
Yeah, when I was approached to join Collective, just a bit of backstory. With the Collective, the thing is that they bring top dancers from all sorts of different companies for like pretty much one-off performances and type thing, which is I think the most important part, because again, just going back to it being a once in a lifetime type thing, that's exactly what it is. Like like every season is not the same as the last.
Sure.
But for me, yeah, I kind of wanted to do something for myself because, like as a choreographer for ID, I've been kind of pouring myself into other, things and other people, and I kind of just wanted to have a jam, like just as a dancer, and not have to, worry about
responsibilities and things like that.
But it kind of flipped itself. It was kind of harder,
Right,
in a way,
right.
because I was still having to be a coach while I was there. For the jam with Collective, it was good for myself because I was filling my cup, and we were fortunate enough to win our division.
Yeah.
So they got a division category, and then the next day I think was the top.
It was like the summit
8?
finals, yeah.
Right.
Something like that. They go up against each other, and then it's like an overall.
Right.
And then obviously being an ID co, we Josh and Cody took over our younger crew, our younger mega crew, Young ID, and they came second in their team division, and then they ended up taking out the overall. So for me, it's a win-win. I win both ways.
Don't matter.
As a dancer, I still podiumed, and my choreography still,
Nice.
Yeah.
won overall. So for me,
That's
it was
bro.
another, I guess, what do you call it? Stepping stone
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
career. So grateful,
crazy,
grateful
bro.
as for that opportunity. So
It's cool because we've seen like, and it's funny too how you say like to fill your own cup, you just want to go dance.
yeah,
You know that you've creatively done enough in your life when you start saying that to yourself. Like some of the big dogs that we've worked with over the years,
Yeah.
they've talked about that and they do their own thing. So it's cool to know that. How old are you? 30?
I'm 30. Yeah, 30 now.
And you're already having those conversations. Like it just speaks to where you're at in your career.
Appreciate it.
We've heard ID Co, we've heard Young ID, we've heard Swaggers, we've heard Collective. I haven't heard Dombuck, and I haven't heard ENT.
She's instigating her.
This is smelling like a setup.
So I'm just going to throw this question
I see
out.
what you did there.
In terms, this was actually from Zan Teho, by the way. Bro, what should I talk to these fellas about? Ask them what that was about. What's that? I'm actually coming into this with no context. ENT, was it verse Dombuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell by the smile. Go.
Well, long story short, they smoked us. Okay, fam. Is that what you want to hear?
Is that what you wanted to
Don't
hear?
buck smoked us, and that's it.
So, but like, in all, like, what do you call it? Respectfulness. Right. Like, I know Dom Buck for Dom Buck and your fella's style, like one of my favorite crews to watch. I don't necessarily know ENT. Is that kind of one of your younger ones?
Yeah, so ENT, the crew I mentioned earlier that I started off in, Accelerate, so that kind of morphed into ENT. So ENT was like just all the homies that I used to dance with back in the day. Like, your day ones from high school and stuff. And again, that was just a thing for all the boys to kind of fill their cup. Nothing like, of a burden to anyone. Just like if we want to jam, then we can jam this or that kind of thing. Just to do whatever we want. Who was it? Heads hit us up. It was like, "Dudes want a battle," and this was after Project. We jammed Project, and it was kind of after that competition that the boys were like, "Okay, yeah, sweet, we've lived our kind
What
of
year
dream."
was this round?
2022?
Flip. Too sure.
Oh, on this
Maybe
side.
after COVID. Something like
Yeah,
that.
somewhere after
true.
COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, after the probably the one we were talking about earlier, bro. We were at WDCC, and me and the bro Chev have to do a hat trick involving a hat and some fish wire, and Chev was coming on stage and he has to literally hold the hat stretched out so it doesn't tangle, and he came on stage and tripped over the wire and just turned into a bird nest. And then you can imagine what would happen after that. The whole trick just everything's on camera. Yeah, bro. Like it was. Oh, this was the prelims round.
Oh,
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
one in Sydney.
Oh yeah.
Not the finals one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's on camera, and I'm not gonna.
Me, flip. A fumble? Bro.
Just absolutely perfect every single time.
Oh,
Right?
bro. Hey, what can I say, man? What can I say?
That word doesn't exist.
Okay, so the mix situation. Bro. Bro. This one still lives in my head. I'm like, gee, that William G, what a loser. And so, yeah, back in the day, bro, there was like Android phones. Yeah, Android phones. If you're still using Android to this day, brother, upgrade. You know? So, yeah, I have an Android, and then like my Android's like kind of like spazzing out, like it's kind of broken. And so like I couldn't even unlock my phone because I was like I couldn't even get the pattern right. And then I'm teaching kids, yeah, at the studio that I work at. My phone is like in the office. And then I get a call from this random number. And keep in mind that I'm in class with kids. They're paying money to be there. So I'm like, oh, hold on, like, it's all good. I don't know the number. Rings again. Who the hell is this? Hang it up. Another calls again, and I'm like, gee, who is this? And then I pick up the phone. I'm like, hello? And then, Hads calls me. And Dad sent me, he's like, bro, you shared our mix. Delete it now. And I'm like, what? I'm so lost because I didn't know that I had done that. And he's like, bro, you just shared it like 5 minutes ago. And I go, gee, I've been teaching for like the past like half an hour. And he's like, well, someone shared the mix to your page and you've shared it to the public.
Holy
Bro,
Rick.
5 minutes. And because back when Facebook was like peaking, you could see how many people viewed what you shared.
Yes.
Bro, I had like 2,000 people. 2,000 people view my post, and this is comp week. This is comp week, and everyone's out to get everyone. Like, oh yeah, what's your mix or what's your footage?
Bro.
Gee,
Because I reckon, because Hads is like the god mixer of all
Yeah,
god
yeah.
mixers. So I reckon because they knew it was from you, they would have known that it was
was
Hads.
Hads.
So they would have been like, go. Oh,
gee,
that's crazy.
and bro,
crazy.
and he was angry. And here's me like, yo, I'm having a good day teaching little kids. Like, hi everyone, and then I get that call. I'm like, gee, I'm gonna get kicked out. Like, I'm actually gonna get kicked out. So yeah, for the whole story, I actually shared the Freshman's mix to my public Facebook page.
That's outrageous.
That the mix was in a private page just for the dancers. I shared to the public. Everyone's commenting on it like, gee, delete it. And people were like just buzzing out. And I'm like, gee, I did not do this. Like, I had no like, but at the same time, it was my phone, it was my page. I had to take responsibility for that. Yeah. And Nemia was like, Nemia at the time, he's the one that saved me from getting kicked out.
That's outrageous.
Like, Hads was actually gonna kick me out. He was actually gonna kick me out. Like, and I was just like, gee, like, I was waiting for it. I was like, oh, yeah, nah, I'm ready, G, like, just kick me out. But then he comes up to me and goes, bro, you're lucky Nemia saved you. Like, Nemia is the one that told me, like, gee, just give him one more chance. Like, obviously he didn't, like, do it on purpose. It was an accident. Just see how he does, like, leading up to the comp. And then, yeah, I got given a second chance. But, bro, when I walked into rehearsal, after all of that happened,
You would have been the celebrity of the day, bro.
I had like a grey cloud over my head, lightning coming down, rain coming down, and I'm just like walking in, G sitting down. Everyone's like looking at me, and I'm like, I know. So,
Bro, just
Bandana on your ankle.
just on that story, bro, when you were talking about teaching kids and your phone calling and stuff, bro, reminded me of a story straight away. So I'm teaching the adults, actually. So IDCO adults, there's like 30, 40 plus adults. And at that time, we actually combined both of the crews. So it's got adults and kids and stuff. I'm teaching, and me and Dehu, you know how your iPhone, and if it's on loud, and someone calls you, it says their name, like, oh, someone is calling.
Oh yeah.
Someone is calling. We went through like this little phase where we were just playing pranks on each other. I'm teaching, and my phone's hooked up to the Bluetooth and everything, so you can hear like everything. and because the stereo's in the back of the studio, I'm at the front teaching. So I like, even if I was to run back to try and save it, there's just no
They
way.
would have already said it.
Anyway, my phone rings, bro. It's Dehu, but she's put her name as Babe, Peach, eggplant, the water symbol. So, bro, just all this crop music going on, and then it just goes, Babe, Peach, and I was like, dude, and I didn't even have time to run back, bro, because I'm at the front of the studio, and I was just like, yeah, whatever.
Water.
Bro, for ages, people in the crew were just, actually, now that I leaked, people are going to get reminded of it, and now it's going to start again. Bro, people just keep calling me Peach. But in that, you know, that Siri voice? Yeah, bro, I've been marked for death, bro, ever since that day. But that's what...
Bro, those are two great stories about something that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
It's cool you go on to talk about Rehu, because one of the questions that I had, and kind of bring my jaw's getting sore from laughing, so I'll bring it back to serious for a second. But like what's it like having, because it's kind of different for both of you. One, what's it like having your partners kind of in your corner while you've been doing all of this, knowing that, you know, Rehu's with you quite a lot of the touring and stuff, and for you, Kimmy, like dancing on stage with you.
Yeah.
Does that dynamic kind of, does that dynamic make you where you are now?
Oh, definitely. In life, definitely wouldn't be where I am without Dehu and her whānau, for sure. And then in terms of dance, it's a bit of a different dynamic for me. Obviously, because Dehu's not a dancer. I'm like the black sheep in our whānau. I'm like the only one that dances. Everyone else is like A1 singers. And she's kind of had to learn by herself how to like navigate that
Dance,
kind of
the
thing.
world. Yep.
Because obviously everyone in our dance space, like if their partners are dancers as well, most of the time.
Yeah.
So she's kind of had to navigate that on how to perceive like certain events, and
Yeah.
man, it's a different thing for like non-dancers to come to these dance events, and she's doing pretty good. She's like, you know, she's watched me since literally the jump. So
Fire.
but she's used to it. She's like, you know, if it's really important for me, she'll know. But if it's not, then she'll, you know, be like, won't watch it maybe. You know what I'm saying, like that. But she's literally like the backbone, I'd say, of where I am. She's pretty much like the main reason I'm able to be a full-time dancer like right now. So yeah, just having that support from her is A1. It's A1. But yeah.
Eggplant.
Now the eggplant was crazy, bro. I was like, there was like 5-6 peaches and then the eggplant. I was like, that just sealed the deal right there. But yeah, that's kind of the dynamic we kind of have to work with. I think it would be a bit different for you.
Yeah, what's that like for you?
I think for me, bro, actually, Kim was actually like in school, Kim was like the it girl in dance. Like, I think she was the first one or the only one in our school that actually was dancing for a crew outside of school. Like, she was in freshmen's while we're year 11, like year 10, 11, 12. So all of us are like, you know how it is, like there's like the high school dance where it's like, yo, like we need to get somewhere. You guys need to all dance the same. Compared to Kim, where she would have school training for dance and then she'd go for freshman's training after school. And she's like she was like the head of the game.
Yeah,
Like,
she's already pro then.
yeah, bro.
Young.
Like, so all of us are like, yeah, we're gangster. Like, thinking we're the bomb, G. And then she comes in, G, and she's just killing us off, and we're like, humble, I say. So, yeah, for me, bro, Kim was like one of my like role models in school. Like, I was like, yeah, and because before we got together, we were actually really good friends, and I used to be like, gee, you're dope, like you're actually fire, like how are you this good? And yeah, and then she said, oh, because I danced with Freshmans, and at the time I didn't know who Freshmans was. I was like, oh, who's that? And he's like, oh, it's this crew that my brother dances in, and now I dance in. Like, we do gigs and all that. And so yeah, yeah, she was legit my role model. She doesn't like take it as if I'm being serious. Like, she's like, nah, you're joking. I'm like, gee, like you actually were my role model. Like back in high school. Even till this day, like her work ethic in terms of dance is crazy. She's basically the one that always like keeps me on my toes whenever I'm like, nah, G, like I don't want to go training, like I don't want to choreo this, and she's like, well, like you've done all these things beforehand to get you to where you are now. Why give up now? And I'm just like, yeah, true. And so to even like compete with her, like dance with her, is crazy. Like it's cool. And it's actually funny because a lot of people like don't realize that we're together. And I think for me and Kim, as like in our relationship, we don't like what's that thing? PDA? Yeah. Like if we're around people, we don't want people to feel uncomfortable around us. Like, you know, like even if it was like just a small gesture, like a rub on the back or like, you know, hug, like normal things, you know, but like if you're like in the middle of a dance studio and you're like fully lying on your partner with your legs on them, it's just like, gee, get a room, you know? So
Speaking from experience.
yeah, I'm just like, gee, don't be doing that, cuz like, you know.
What are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Aren't you like 12?
Yeah. And that's the thing. The age is like, gee, you're little. Why are you doing that? And so yeah, for her, like, bro, she's actually done like so much for me. Like, especially like when you like going on stage like beforehand, like you're nervous. It's always like pretty cool to be able to have like your partner with you, feeling the same feeling, and you just get that like mutual feeling of like you got this, blah blah. Just so it's kind of like makes me feel sane, makes her feel sane, and it's just like, yo, like we actually do this together. Like, and at the same time, we actually talk about this a lot. Like, bro, we spend so much time together. We work together, we dance together. It's just like, yeah, bro. Like we actually do life together to the point like we need time to ourselves so that we just don't like, you know, so the thing doesn't like clash and just gets to like, I'm sick of seeing your face. Like, so yeah, like Jar said, bro, like yeah, Kim's like the backbone of like what I do. My freestyle, my battles, choreography, ideas. Yeah.
Dope.
And it's working so well because we've got like kids at our day job that have been around us for the last like 5 years, and they're still coming up to me and being like, nah, just tell me Matua, like, are they together? I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna ask them. Go and ask them.
I still decline. I'm like, nah, bro, we're just friends. Like, all of them, like, when we go home after work, they're like, are you guys jumping the same car? I'm like, because her house is on the way. I'm like, I just drop her off. She's my friend. Yeah,
Keep up the facade.
I suppose a couple of things. What's next? What's next on the horizon? What have you got coming up? Is there any collective stuff happening? Any individual things sort of coming up? What's on the horizons?
Coming up recently, yeah, actually, just to go on the collective topic, yeah, we've just come back from America, landed in last week, Saturday, and now we're training next week, Monday. So we're getting straight back into it. Yeah,
Right.
Week rest, which is like a lot. It's quite a lot of rest for a dancer to be able to get like a week of just nothing, you know. So yeah, we're preparing for a competition called Dan Chala, based in the Gold Coast, Australia. Yeah, we're just preparing for that at the moment. We got a headline show over in the Gold Coast as well, which is pretty dope. And then I think just for me in general, yeah, got like battle events here and there. Popping off. Yeah, also with the bro as well, which is crazy. Both events like that I'm in, the bro's in as well. So yeah, I think it's cool to see me and the bro like still within the choreo scene, but still get asked to be a part of the battle scene or like just the community events, you know. So yeah, I think that's pretty dope that we can still live both worlds instead of just staying in one world. Because then it just keeps you like quite stuck. So, how about you, bro?
Yeah. No. No, 'cause I'm thinking about. It's exactly why I was like hesitant to answer. 'Cause
We'll put the other clip of him saying that.
Radio right now.
Sign the
Go and
contract.
sign the contract, bro. What?
This is the fence, bro. I'm right here.
He's like, which side? Which side?
Yeah, but hopefully I'll be fortunate enough to join the bro in GC, but we'll see. I'm getting married at the end of the year, so there's those financial things to consider.
For sure. Sure.
But outside of dance, me and the bro Chev are just gonna run our stuff as well. Brown Brothers podcast, check it out.
Sir.
But yeah, just battle stuff again with this guy. And yeah, like life stuff.
Yeah, life.
So we're gonna do. This is kudos to Elephon in our work office. He likes to do these sort of things, and we thought we'll bring it to here. We're gonna do a game called Blind Rank. I'm gonna give them 4 dance crews, and they're gonna rate them from number 1 to number 4.
Hey, wait, before we start. For all the people that are in these groups,
Yeah,
don't
don't
hate,
get
bro.
butt hurt, bro.
Like you said, that's a blind reaction, all right? And we have to be honest,
Yo.
okay? So, yeah.
It's part of the game.
No, it's good you said that because, bro, I just know someone's gonna get. Oh, they said this, they said that.
And I know
Shush.
some of the people in these too. Yes.
Someone's got a screen recorder and post it on Instagram, so yeah.
Yeah, don't come for them. This is my dumbass game we're gonna play.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Collective. 3, 2, 1.
1.
Number 2. Swaggernots. 3, 2, 1.
2.
Ooh, nice. They're different so far. Number 3. Number 3. Freshmans. 3, 2, 1.
4.
Number 4, last one. IDCO. 3, 2, 1.
3. Wow, that's actually a good ranking.
Okay.
Wow.
That's good.
Nice, boys.
Wait, is there an explanation that we can do behind that?
Yeah. If you've
Wait,
got one that
sure.
you need one for.
Okay, so for the Swaggernots one, number 2, only reason why I said they're number 2, is because I'd say number 2 for the year we won.
Hey.
Not for, and this is no hate. This is no hate to anyone. This is just 2 for me because I was in the crew. Yeah? For any of the years that it was after us or before us, yeah, you guys are alright. But what can I say? What can I say? You know? So that's why I put them at 2. You know, so collective. Yeah, you all know the list.
I'll take back my warning because he didn't care about it anyway.
He didn't actually care.
Oh my gosh.
Did you have any context you wanted to explain? Or you good?
I feel like I'll dig myself a bigger hole if I put an explanation. But IDCO, you know, IDCO is number 1 in my heart for sure.
sir.
Collective, bro, I had the time of my life
Nice.
with Collective, so that's why I put them number 2. Number 3, I didn't know Swaggernots was coming up. I thought you were gonna dive deeper and go like some OG crews.
Yeah.
But I was, as soon as you said Swaggernots, I was like,
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
You're right,
Sorry.
bro. You did dig.
Oh well, see, well, I might as well just explain my whole list. Okay.
what to say?
Yeah, number 1, the collective. Obviously, at the moment, the active crew that I'm in, with the reputation that we've built, for me personally, I'm like, yeah, like we up there. Considering that we've only been together for 3 years, been created for 3 years, with the reputation that we've built. Number 2, yeah, I've already said that. World champion 2019 is the only Swaggernots that I like. Sad, hey. Right, hold on. Let me retake that. Let me retake that. Yeah, second place.
You want to say
second
that?
place. Actually, you want to say that on my chest.
I'm gonna edit the other one anyway.
Okay, number 3, IDCO. Yeah, massive shout out to IDCO. Yeah, it's just like the years that I've done in IDCO have basically shaped me to the way I am. Shaped me to the way I am right now. You know, well, yeah, made me the dancer that I am today. With the leadership of Josh, also right here, and just like opened my brain to different ways of how to move your body. So, yeah, and then number 4, Freshmans. Bro, Freshmans is like, it's been my home for like the past couple of years. Yeah, Freshman's has done so much in terms of my career, in terms of like, bro, being paid is crazy. Like dancers don't really get paid to dance, you know. So for Freshman's, bro, massive shout out to Heads and the team over there. Yeah, Freshman's has done so much for me in terms of my career. And just given me more opportunities like Collective, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity to jam for Collective if it
Yes.
wasn't for Freshman's.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And I will say on that too, like that was at the very beginning one of Heads, not even Freshers, Heads' things, for Freshmen's.
Yeah.
It was a platform for people to hone their skills and then make their own things.
Yeah.
Like I'll back that 100%. Out of that, the amount of crews that would come out at Freshmen's,
Yeah.
because Heads has had that heart, like you don't have to be here forever.
Yeah.
Like it's not about that. Always be family, but go and do your own thing. So yeah.
What's that? What's that thing you say? Is a home for artists and a waka for stories. And that's legit that. So
Yeah, man.
massive shout out to Heads,
Put that on
Freshman's
a
crew.
t-shirt.
Yes, sir.
I just want to just real quickly, I'm gonna share a clip, and I just want you fellas to sort of share what was this moment like. I know that you fellas worked on it, but what was the process? If you can unpack the process and actually putting it on stage just like you did, and getting the results that you did. Yeah, this is just from this one here.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's the nastiest bangs, bro. Hate it.
See, and this was one of those Undertaker Kane moments for me.
Right here. There we go. Bam, bam.
Avengers!
Yes. Oh, goosebumps.
Right. Was it the prelim rounds? We had, obviously we were lapping up all those, that partner work, but the bit where we go tit, 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 and then it passes from William to me, we usually did it a different, like slightly different way, and we kind of just split, and then I'll take it, and then William will go to the back. I came to this guy after the performance, and we both it was like a real good moment for us. Like I usually come through and I'm just around here, but I actually placed my hand on his back, and bro, it just supercharged us.
Bro,
Hard up, bro.
actual like gave me heaps of
Yeah,
energy.
bro,
I
it
was like,
just like this. It was like a bro, in like Dragon Ball Z where Gohan's he's got one hand and he's doing the Kamehameha, and then Goku just puts his. Bro, it's kind of like that, bro. It was dope. It was dope.
yeah, it was just buzzy because like we had never rehearsed that. Like we have never been like I wasn't aware of it. He wasn't aware of it.
No.
But it was just like the short amount of seconds where he was like, I'm gonna do that. Like the decision making that he made is like the perfect one. Like because when I was doing that, I was like, yeah, sweet, Jar's gonna come through.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to the side because normally like I'm in the middle, he's over here. We normally split like this. And then as we split, the bro's got his arm around me, and so I feel like I'm stable as, and I'm like still carrying on. I'm like, oh, and then I get back, and I'm in my head, I'm like, gee, that was fire, that was fire, carrying on. I was like, gee, that actually is bad. Come off stage, and then the bro's like, gee, did you see that? And I'm like, gee, that was sick. And then, bro, and then for finals we just made that a thing, and
Dope.
yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
crazy, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that,
Okay, I wasn't expecting a story like that, so that's pretty fire. Yeah.
We came up with this whole like, bro, let's show clips and get breakdowns thing
Yeah.
like
Oh, right.
today. Yeah, I'm so glad we did because that's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much us. I just want to thank you boys again for coming on to the show. You're watching Digging the Crates podcast with Gibbs,
Darcy.
William.
and ja.
Cheers.